Hey Les, how you doing? Dean Buncher here with LSP Consulting. Listen, wanted to thank you for connecting with me on LinkedIn, and wanted to actually put together this quick video for you here to let you know a little bit more about LSP Consulting and hopefully be able to help you out here. Um, we are a 100% veteran-owned business here in Raleigh, North Carolina. And one of the big things that we specialize in is helping small businesses with one website design and development, but more importantly, search engine optimization to really help you, get found on all the major search engines. So what I wanted to do today was just kind of educate you on that process because it's obviously not something that a lot of people completely understand. Clearly Google has a lot of Google, and for that matter, any other search engine have a lot of different things that factor into how people find you through organic search rankings. But one of the things that I could tell you is, us working with local businesses, we really focus in on on getting businesses ranked, on the in the top 10 basically in their search terms in this area. And that's kind of where I started out with you. I couldn't find anything besides this Facebook page. I'm sure you've done a good job, as long as you've been in the industry, of building up referrals and relationships, and so on and so forth. But I know with a lot of these companies here in this area, the number one way people find them is through search engine search, and specifically Google search more certainly than Yahoo or Bing. So like I said, I could show you some examples if you go into our website and click there, the lspconsulting.com, on the website tab. It gives you some examples of some other local businesses, but it's very simple for us to use a simple platform like Weebly to put up a site for you really quickly, and more importantly, optimize everything that's on that site to again help you really get found in Google. And anytime that I'm working with the local businesses, the first thing I do is look at what those local terms are. And again, if you compete for some of these keywords on a national level, it's going to take a long time. But when you combine, and this is how you can see, just this past month there's 590 local searches for tree service Raleigh, North Carolina. Tree removal Raleigh, 320 searches. Tree service Raleigh, NC. What else do we got here? Carolina Tree Care, Tree Services Raleigh, NC. So I mean, this is the way that people are finding you. So again, if you were to compete for just tree care in general, it'd be very difficult to get you into one of the top slots there. But with local search, the KC rating here is basically a scale of 1 to 100. And anything that's really below 40, if you build a site and then optimize it properly, you can rank pretty high and beat a lot of these people that are sitting in those slots right now. And I've done a lot of research in this space and figured out that through one, on-site optimization, and two, off-site optimization, there's a heck of a lot we can do to actually really generate leads for you, strictly through organic search rankings. So first of all, not having a site yourself, what I wanted to kind of do was show you an example of a pretty good site. And the reason why site's good, like I said, there's two different pieces to SEO. One's on-site optimization, and two's the off-site. But when you're talking on-site, I picked this example, Arbor Max Tree, because they just did a lot of things really well. One, in terms of building some really relevant content for their homepage, and again, it's not even necessary. It's not necessary at all to make it look as pretty as these guys have. Probably building this on a word site platform. Like I said, a simple Weebly platform will give you what you want as far as aesthetics, and what's actually really important is the content. So again, if you kind of go through this content like I did, you'll see pretty quick that they put a lot of it, and they did a really good job of integrating the keywords, which is the most important piece, throughout their content. And again, if you see, again, the keywords, having these links multiple times, Apex Tree Service, Wake Forest Carry, etc., that's all huge. And then again, building these service pages and creating content for each and every one of these pages, a decent amount of content. And these guys, I would say, don't even have enough content. But you know, building this content and using the keywords that are relevant to this content for when people specifically search, for pruning and trimming. These guys show up again in one of the top spots in the search, which of course drives traffic to them. So that's just what I wanted to show you in terms of on-page optimization. But like I said, it's only one piece of the puzzle. The other piece is, finding different ways to get found through links. And again, what a link is basically any other site that points back to yours and has a link to your site on it. And of course, there's two different kinds. You can have links, just built into your site, cross-page links to other services that you have on a certain page. But the links that are really valuable are links that come from trusted sources on the internet that already have a lot of authority, a lot of trust, therefore a lot of credibility with Google, and having them link back to you is absolutely huge. So this is one of the tools that we kind of use. That it's called Moz. But the key thing is for a site like I said, ArborMax is they basically have 801 links from 10 root domains. So it's okay. But honestly, they could do a heck of a lot better than that. Even maybe I'll reach out to them too. But linking is another big piece of the pie. So and let me explain that to you just a little bit more. Essentially, let's see here. What I mean by links and citations is any of these sites. You have your Facebook page, you have your Twitters, your Googles, your YouTubes, your Instagram, Foursquare, so on and so forth. All these are citation sources. And of course, these are really trusted and powerful sites. And if you just go to the tree service and look at the search results in general, what you're going to see, of course, is the paid search up here, the paid search down the side. But one of the first things you'll see before you even get to the organic search results here are these Google Plus business page rankings. And you can see a lot of people, before they even get to organic, are going to click on one of these. So having a Google Plus page built, having that page verified, and then having your customers do reviews for you is absolutely huge in today's day and age. And one of the easy ways for you to go out and get recognized is to build all those pages, which again is something you can do on your own without my help. But I just wanted to provide you with that illustration as an example. So and again, some of the other different citation services that are out there. For Yahoo, they have theirs. Bing has theirs. Like I said, Facebook is one. Twitter. So Yelp, of course, is a big one. Foursquare. All those are power and authority sites. So building those would be super helpful. And of course, all those show up in the search rankings themselves. So, but the other key piece is taking a look at some of the citation services that are available. And I've ran like Ashland Tree, Snell Tree Expert, some of the other companies I've talked to, and they have about 65, 69 citation sources. But just to let you know, for tree services in Raleigh, there's over 392 citation sources available. And so, if you take a look at those here, you'll see all your top competitors sitting here, and what you'll notice is most of them, like I said, this Raleigh Tree Service did it without some of the citation sources, but the rest of them have at least 80s to 100. The top one here being Leaf and Trim Service being 131 citation sources. I can tell you that with 400 available, them only having 131. I mean, that right there shows me that is one huge area where, if you can get, 200, 300 citations, build those links, build that additional authority, build that additional trust. It's not very difficult to do. It's something that we specialize in, and it's something that, again, is going to help you get found. So, again, a combination of getting that website built, creating really good content, listing all those services with all those keywords integrated. I mean, that's something our content writers are just phenomenal at. And then building all those different citation sources. I mean, people think this is complex, but again, at the local level here in Raleigh, judging from what some of your competitors are doing, I'm pretty confident that this is a huge avenue that you're really not tapping into, and an area where I'd love to be able to help you out. So if you want to give me a call to talk a little bit more about this, I'd be happy to do so. Happy to give you some options. You know, if you kind of dig through the site that I linked this video on and take a look at some of the one website results, for example, it's a good area just to look at some of the work we've done. But I'd be happy to, again, talk to you a little bit more about this in detail. And again, hopefully find a way to help you out. And if not, like I said, some of these things that I just showed you as far as the, you know, especially the citation sources and building out those Google Plus pages, Facebook pages, you know, Yelp, soliciting your customers for review, I mean, that can only help you out. So in either case, wish you the best of luck. Like I said, hopefully we'll talk to you here soon. 919-656-4434. Thanks.